Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a fun glam tutorial for a birthday date night, a special night because it is our first night out without the baby in 7.5 months that she's been around. So it's not that we haven't had offers to babysitter, I just haven't wanted to leave her, but tonight is my birthday and it's her first night out, so I wanted to do kind of a fun glam look. I have my hair in like my headband curl technique, and it's currently damp, so that's why it's tied back the way it is. You're going to hear Daisy on the floor playing throughout the getting ready with me, so I figured I would show you her. Daisy, do you want to look at the camera? Woo! Well, I can, and now she's going to go down on her bouncer and we're going to get started. So for the look, I want to do kind of focusing on the skin, getting that glowy look, definitely a little bit of fun on the eyes, but nothing in particular yet. I haven't really made my mind up. So I do know that definitely going to want some under eye correcting. Haven't been sleeping a whole lot. So first I'm going to start with this Clinique All About Eyes eye cream. It's the All About Eyes Reduces Circles Puffs, and I could definitely use that. I've been using this probably for a month or two. I mean, this little tube is kind of big. It came in one of those like $50 Clinique like sets that comes with a bunch of products. And so I don't know if it actually works, to be honest with you, but if there's a chance it is doing something, I'll keep using it. And I'm almost out. Then I'm using the Too Cool for School All-in-One Egg Mellow Cream 5-in-1 Firming Moisturizer. And I haven't actually used this one before. I have used the mask, the sheet mask. It smells good, but different. I don't know how to explain it. I just really want to cover up my acne spots, but without doing a full thick face of makeup. You know, I want my skin to look fresh, radiant, dewy, but I don't want it to look cakey. I won't say I'm going for the no makeup look at all, but because it never works that way. Even if I say that, I'm always going a little bit more dramatic than I intend to. I'm always like, I'm just going to do my brows really light. Before I know it, I've got like Sharpie brows. I'm going to use the Milk Makeup Blur Stick. I'm going to be using that right around my cheek areas where I want to blur some pores. I don't really know what this product does. I haven't seen a big difference, but if there's any chance it works, like I said. This is the MAC Strobe Cream. It's like a shimmery lotion-y primer. So I don't use much of that. I just use it where I want a tiny bit more glow. So I kind of avoid my nose and this part of my cheek. I just kind of use it elsewhere. Hi, cutie. Then I'm using a touch of Benefit Professional right on the pitting of my cheeks. I mean, like, when I say a touch, I mean like literally just a little tiny dab. Using the Bobbi Brown Corrector. This is in Light Peach Bisque. I used to use light to medium peach, and then they changed the names of the shades. So Light Peach Bisque I think is too light for me. As you can see, it's not really that peach. I wish I had gotten like the medium peach one. This is almost my skin shade. It's not really peach enough. So I'm just using a little bit of that. I'm going in with the Benefit Erase Paste. This is the Brightening Camouflage number 2. And this is more of the shade I had in mind. You see the peach color? I'm only using like a dot, and that's covering both eyes. Dampened my Real Techniques sponge, And I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation in the shade 205 Natural Beige, which might be a hair dark for my face, but I think it'll work with my body. What I'm doing is I'm actually taking the sponge and just kind of like picking up any excess. Any excess of the under eye stuff. Because I feel like doing the double layer might have been a bit more than I needed. So that was just a clean sponge. Alright, now I'm squirting a little bit of this product out on my palette here. And this is my summer shade, perhaps? Yeah, it's a little bit tiny. Concealing, I'm using the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. I have light and medium golden, 2 different shades, so I may have to kind of custom blend. I think medium golden might be a little too dark. And then light is way too light. But the two together work out just fine. So for the spot concealing area, I'm using the same brush, same end of the sponge that I used for the rest of my face, so it kind of blends in. And then I'm actually going to flip the sponge and use the pointed side for the under eyes. So foundation, concealer, all done. I'm actually not going to set my face. I'm just going to use my Hourglass powders, like a finishing powder, rather than a powder, because I'm actually enjoying the glow. Sorry if you hear that, the baby's in her bouncer, and she's bouncing around, but like I always say, this is the time I have to film. If I didn't film with her in the room, I wouldn't be able to film at all. So I'm going to use the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray also. I'm using the Marc Jacobs Mirage Filter Instamark. I'm using the Cool Tone shade in here, which I obviously enjoy. And this is the IT Cosmetics contour brush. It's like a flat brush. And you don't have to use much of this product. I'm only applying like a really thin line there. And then I'm doing the same on the other side. No additional product. I'm using this down the sides of my nose. And then at the tip of the nose. And underneath the chin. I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. small tapered brush and the yellow powder in this. And I'm just really quickly, very lightly powdering the under eyes. Using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Radiant Bronze Light. With a really big fluffy brush. And this just gives a beautiful sheen to the face. She's bouncing like crazy over here. For blush, I'm using this color called Pure, and it is, I'm using the brand Pure. This color is called Kinky, and it is a gorgeous, shimmery, like pinky color. This is the Jessup Powder Brush. Just your standard blush brush. Use 2 different brushes for this. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette in Dim Light, Incandescent Light, and Radiant Light. It's their lighting palette. I'm going to use the lightest of the 3 at the top of my cheekbones. And up here at the tail of the brow. A little bit on the tip of the nose and on the Cupid's bow. Then I'm switching to a big brush. So this one was the Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter Brush, the FO3. It's like a very large blending brush or a small cheek brush, kind of like right in between the eye and the cheek kind of size brush. Kind of in between. Now I'm going in with the Real Techniques Blush Brush. A larger brush with the darkest of the 3 highlighters. It's kind of like an all-over powder. For brows, I'm using the Benefit Cub Brow, and this is in shade 3, Cream Gel Brow Color with Brush. So it comes with the brush and the tip. And this is a little bit more of a dramatic brow look that I normally do. I normally use pencil or powder or brow gel or something, but a pomade can be pretty. And this is not the darkest shade. They sell one darker shade. So I feel like, at least if I'm going to use a heavier product, I don't use the darkest shade. I finished my brows and I primed my eyes using my MAC paint pot. I asked my husband to pick out a lip product. I just held out a bunch and he picked this one. This is the Ulta Matte Lip Cream in the shade Striking. And it is striking. I purposely wanted something that was kissable. That's why I went with a liquid lipstick today. And I asked him to pick two. I asked him to pick two I asked him to pick two colors. One was more neutral and one was more bold. And so I figure I never wear this one because it's so bright and bold. For a date night and on my birthday, I would. I already primed my eyes, like I said. I'm going to go in with two different Too Faced palettes. I'm going to start with the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly and use the shade Soft and Sweet Spread the Love. It's like that peachy color as my transition shade. And for that I'm using the e.l.f. crease brush. And I think I'm going to do one eye on camera, one eye off. We'll using the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I got this during the VIB sale. It smells so good. I'm going to be using the shade Puree, which is a really pretty like champagne-y peach on the lid. And this is the Sigma E55 shading brush. And I'm going to spray some setting spray on it. Alright, so I have like a peachy pink blush with a purpley pink lip. Peachy pink on the lids, so obviously I'm going to do some purpley pink on the outer V. So that's why I reached for the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette, because it has this dark purple color shade called Jammin' Purple, and then I also use Jelly, that purple. Alright, this is the Sigma E25 blending brush. No, I don't want to use that. Here we go. This is the Royal Langnickel crease brush. It is their Moda, I don't know, it's like a unicorn duochrome fluffy brush. But I'm going into Jelly first, and that is that pinky, like purple color on the outer V and into the crease. It is shimmery. I have both products on the same brush, so I'll be able to blend, kind of get the two together. A good mix of that pinky purple with the dark purple. And then I'm going to go in with the original transition shade, that peachy color, and blend out the edges in circular motions. White Peach and Luscious. They're like a matte white and a champagne-y shade mixed together with a really pretty inner corner shade underneath the brow bone. Jelly and a little bit of Jammin' to make that pretty purple shade right there. Only taking it halfway across, right in the lashes, not too smoky. I'm going to go into that flat brush that I used with the lid shade, and I am patting that back on a little bit to bring that shade back. The Rimmel Scandalized Precision Micro Eyeliner. It is a 24-hour long-lasting, waterproof, smudge-proof black felt tip liner. Alright, liner is done. Now I'm going to curl my lashes, apply some mascara. I used the Essence Lash Princess mascara. I love this stuff. I just did a couple of coats. The Tarte Inner Rim Liner, Lights Camera Lashes Inner Rim Brightener. It's like a nude colored liner. So if you want to see the difference, this is one eye with it. So the inner rim there is white-ish, nude. And this one is like pink, natural. And from afar, this eye my eye looks bigger, you know, the white of my eye. So that's all I'm doing is I just gently pull down on my cheek, just really lightly. And then I'm applying that to the inner rim. Alright, so this is it for my birthday date night glam tutorial. You could also pop some glitter on the lid, which I think would be really fun and pretty for like a big night out. But yeah, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.